What's an oh shit moment where you realized you've been doing something the wrong way for years? What was the weirdest thing someone asked you to do during sex?
During doggy, he shoved my whole face down into the pillow and demanded look at me. Not possible, dude. It's been a few years and I still think about it occasionally as a WTF moment.
People with anxiety, what are your coping methods?
Clean my room till you're bored. Sounds dumb, but if you put a bit of music on, it distracts you and gets something productive done too. If this is you looking for advice, best of luck with your anxiety, man.
Self-awareness. When I realize my anxiety is bad, acknowledge it and come to terms with. If possible, think of why it's bad and realize it's temporary or just not worth getting anxious about. Mostly unhealthy methods. Working too much. Drinking too much. Constantly thinking about what is triggering the anxiety.
Deep Tom breathes.
Who was history's most NSFW person?
Diogenes. Not in a crazy, NSFL kind of way, but in a light-hearted NSFW kind of way where he'd just walk around covered in mud, jerking it in the street, and getting drunk with dogs.
Edgeen, nasty motherfucker. Try to step up to a dude who makes his own nipple belts.
People who've been asked to watch my stuff for 5 minutes, have you ever experienced anything in those 5 minutes that required you to step in?
I've bugged people by saying 5 minutes aren't up yet, I can't let you take this, but besides annoying the requester, it's usually the act of someone watching it that keeps it secure.
Save my seat in a sold-out movie theater with a popular film is a huge pain in the ass. Thankfully most theaters around have gone to assigned seating by now.
What current, socially acceptable practice will future generations see as backwards or immoral?
Using something as strong and durable as plastic to make packaging destined to be thrown away.
Letting businesses pay politicians who are then responsible for setting laws that apply to the businesses.
Colleges sucking every fucking dollar out of you that they can. Fucking scam artists.
The insane workaholic culture we have that promotes unhealthy amounts of overtime and getting to work early every day.
What do you find attractive today that you didn't 10 years ago?
The phrase "we have nothing planned for the weekend."
Proposed Alabama law would require residents to pass drug tests to get food stamps. What do you guys think of this?
I want to make Congress take drug tests to get their salary instead.
They've already done this and I think it was Florida and it turned out to be a giant waste of money.
What profession makes you say how do they do it?
People who made world maps before the 20th century. How the hell did anyone do that stuff?
Air traffic controllers. The fuck kind of mutant you gotta be to handle that much pressure?
What is the scariest thing you've ever witnessed?
Goddamn horny bobcats trying to hook up in the middle of the night. Yeah, they really do sound like someone being murdered.
I snuck into my high school late at night whenever nothing was scheduled to be going on that late. Fast forward 10 minutes and I hear instruments playing in the darkness. Turns out some band kids snuck in that night too.
My mom having a seizure when I was about 6. It was the middle of the night and I was the only one there with her and had no clue what was happening. She was alright, but God, seizures are terrifying to watch.
What's the most inefficient piece of modern technology?
Those unresponsive touchscreens in cars that replaced knobs and buttons that were easily found and could be adjusted without taking your eyes off the road.
A lot of the useless smart objects, like smart water bottles, smart salt shakers, yes this exists, etc. A lot of these come from Kickstarter projects.
power adapters that are still in brick format and block half of the other outlets when you plug them into a power strip. Microsoft Word's insert picture option.
Oh, there's leaves in my lawn. Let me fire up this contraption that shall scream them onto the other side of my lawn.
What's the best response you've heard/you've said to someone complaining about kids these days?
Chill out, it's their first time too.
My mom used to call me a son of a bitch, so I just left it at that. Didn't you guys have pet rocks? In response to an adult having a temper tantrum over fidget spinners.
Parents of Reddit whose children are in porn, how do you feel about your children doing it? What was your reaction when you first found out?
There's an interview with Stoya where she says her dad can't look at internet porn now because he will run into stuff of hers accidentally.
This thread is why the serious tag exists.
Great question though. Too bad no one's giving you legit answers.
People whose daughters are porn stars probably don't use the internet as frequently anymore.
What oddly specific subreddit do you love?
/r/houseplants is amazing and fills me with happy smiles, also envy, a lot of envy.
r/Amish. r/cats standing up.
r/trees sucking on things. /r/grandpa Gian. Trust me, he's an asshole.
They say girls are basic if they wear yoga pants, Uggs, and drink Starbucks, but what is basic for guys?